Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kurt, and welcome to Patreon Update number 2. Today, I'm recording this anyway, on Wednesday, August 13th. This is 2 weeks since I've launched the Patreon, and still remains to be amazing at the success and the support from you guys. So once again, I'm gonna be opening every one of these update videos with a heartfelt thank you very much for all of your support. I am really looking forward to the continued support and like the continued things we can launch and do and continue to do, and just the awesome things that will be coming from this Patreon campaign, and of course from you guys, patrons. We are actually somewhat frighteningly close, within $125 of the final stretch goal that would be to launch a new and separate vlog channel for KurtJMac on YouTube to do vlogs, travelogues, a whole bunch of a myriad of things, obviously. And as you saw, if you follow Vintage Beef, he recently did his own house tour for reaching 1 million subscribers on his channel, and that got a lot of good response. So apparently there is some demand for the vlog style videos coming from your gaming style commentators, I suppose is what we can be called. So very interesting watching that number creep up, and I guess we'll see what happens with that. But I wanted to do an update here to let you know the status of the previous milestone goals that were reached almost on that first launch day. Let's see here. Just yesterday, all episodes of Far Lands or Bust, all Far Lands or Bust flashbacks, all Flobathon videos that are up on my YouTube channel are now officially commercial-free. They do not have pre-roll, post-roll, or any in-stream advertising. Those are those ones that play. Sometimes you can skip, sometimes you can't. They're like commercials. Those are all gone from Far Lands or Bust episodes. That is, of course, thanks to the first milestone goal, but also the third one, where I remove all the pre-roll ads, like I said, on all Flob episodes. So you could theoretically start on episode 1 and just continue through the playlist without any sort of commercial interruption for your Far Lands or Bust marathon needs. So that is very awesome. Thank you everybody there for reducing our dependence on those advertisements that can sometimes be a little bit intrusive, as you may be aware, and just otherwise they delay the journey. And as you know, it is about the journey and not necessarily the destination. But yeah, that's awesome. That's happened. If you do, I went through the YouTube thing, and if you do happen to find a random episode that does have a pre-roll or some sort of commercial on it, let me know. I might have missed a check box here or there, but I'm pretty sure I was able to get them all. And let's see. I've also decided on Patreon, I asked, because I've been posting Far Lands or Bust episodes also to Patreon, the Patreon feed page, and I asked if that's something you guys wanted me to do, and it seemed unanimous that you want me to continue posting Far Lands or Bust episodes, so I'll continue doing that. I'll continue posting Far Lands or Bust episodes to the Patreon page, so if you are a patron, you will receive a notification every time I make a post there. And I'm just going to keep it to the Far Lands or Bust episodes, not all of my videos. That might be a little bit overbearing. And who knows, maybe eventually we'll also add, well, we have already added the live stream announcements, the live stream archives. Basically, I'll post to the Patreon page any project that has come about thanks to or in response to any of the milestones or patrons in general. So we'll keep going with that. It's a little bit of an extra step for me, but it's worth it. It's worth it. I can take this time now with all the patrons that we have and put that towards these additional things that are pretty awesome for us here. And what else did I want to talk about? We are finalizing the design, myself and Rosie, for the exclusive products that are kind of the rewards, the perks for certain levels of patronage. The mug and the tote bag, we're finalizing designs, and those will hopefully be shipping. Well, we're planning on the hard date to ship that is early next month. And the same goes for the physical postcards. The physical postcards, I'm gonna get a whole new set printed and get those sent out around the globe. My writing hand because they're going to be personalized and signed by me. I've got to work out or something, I don't know. Start doing just push-ups, but with my right hand. And then also, as you've noticed, if you've been watching Far Lands or Bust, I've been collecting in-game screenshots to make those digital postcards, the digital postcards that I'll be sending via email to the supporters at that level. And we're actually probably going to get that podcast, the podcast, up and running before we get the new computer, even though I know that's kind of a backwards way to go about the milestones there, but it seems like, you know, the podcast isn't something I need a brand new computer for, so we'll hopefully get that up and running. I've got some good suggestions for names. I've got a good idea of sort of themes I want to go with and the type of format with the podcast I want to go with. And I'm starting to hunt down some .com, some URLs we can get, and also starting to look into getting that stuff aggregated to the iTunes and wherever else may make it a little bit easier for you guys to get a hold of that podcast. And I think that kind of brings us up to speed. And then of course, yeah, we are waiting on the other perks, or the other milestones, excuse me, to get fulfilled here before we dive headfirst into console gaming. Console gaming indeed, looking forward to that. But yeah, I just wanted to do the second Patreon update, only 2 weeks after we launched. And once again, thank you very much for the support there and just continuing to enjoy my videos on YouTube, hopefully. It's with a lot of this support that I am able to try out some pretty crazy and maybe not so mainstream games. Like we've been playing obviously a lot of Spin Tires. We started a multiplayer series in that, but also games like Lovely Planet. Without being able to experiment and try new crazy things like that, I don't think my channel would quite be the flavor it is, and I like the way it tastes. What? Oh, I'm gonna have to end it on that then. So yeah, thank you very much. My name is Kurt. I will see you next time.